Welcome to the podcast, Claim Your Excellent Life, with your host, Suzanne Kellner-Zinck, where she helps professional women learn how to be happy. Suzanne will teach you how to do this through building high self-esteem, relaxation and calm, and good, healthy relationships. Tune in every week as Suzanne shares effective strategies to help you claim your excellent life with happiness techniques, self-esteem building exercises, relationship tips, and relaxation information. Make sure to head over to dawningvisions.com to subscribe to the newsletter to receive your keys to happiness, as well as other useful free gifts for you.
Today we're going to talk about how to handle people who are full of self-pity. This is a really important question and something that came up on Quora, a forum where people ask questions and other people answer them. And I think it's a really important question because, truthfully, everybody has their problems. Everybody has their challenges. Some people are at better places in life than others, but still, we all have our challenges. So the question is, how do you deal with these folks? Well, the first thing that you have to realize is that it doesn't really help for you to sit there and listen to them endlessly complain about their life. Really. It's not constructive. The constructive thing that you can do is you can give them ideas in terms of what they can do to help themselves. And to the degree that they're willing to do that for themselves is the degree that you continue listening to them. Because this is the deal. People with a bunch of self-pity are basically people who are so self-involved. And in many cases you'll find that they don't really give you time to talk about your own life. Not really, because they're self-involved. This is the other thing. When people are full of self-pity and self-involved, usually that means that they need help from a professional person to help them to better understand their perceptions and to get real with themselves. And it's not an easy job to do in a lot of cases because, well, people are used to thinking the way that they're used to thinking and it's comfortable for them. It's hard to think differently. So they have to be pushed into it many times. And that is really the job of a professional person, which is actually what I advise this person. I remember years ago I had a client who had a friend, a really close friend, who was having some issues, feeling really, really depressed, and was stuck on painkiller medications. And she was a professional person as an acupuncturist down there in Southern Virginia. And my client just felt really overwhelmed with her own life and the situation she was dealing with in her own family. Not so much her family of origin as, well, I guess it was her family of origin because it was really her parents that were making her kind of crazy. But the situation here was that she knew that she was in over her head. And I commended her for that because all too often, the great intentions of others is to really want to help other people. But the truth of the matter is that sometimes we don't really know how to do that so well. So if you find yourself in a situation where you have someone who is really self-involved and is constantly complaining to you about the same situations over and over again, direct them to a professional person to get the help that they require. Distance yourself from them. Let them know that you're not going to talk to them about the same old crap that they continuously put upon you. That you're open to talking about other things. Anything other than that stuff. Because the truth of the matter is that your time is very valuable. And if you're going to spend time with people, you want to have a constructive time with them. Now, I'm not saying to be rude, and I'm not saying to ignore people who have issues. But what I am saying is that you don't want to be living their life for them instead of them living their own life. Because it's very easy to get pulled in to people who are very needy and in a way that can be very controlling. And you can build resentment for these people, and you don't want that to happen either. So just know that you're going to do your best to help them to help themselves, and then you leave it up to them to get the appropriate help. That's all that's necessary. You don't need to spend hours upon hours, days upon days, weeks and weeks, months and months listening to them talk about the same old stuff. Because this is the other fact of the matter. They aren't going to make a change until they're ready to make a change. So why do you have to listen to this endlessly? Well, in reality, you don't. So don't. Go find other healthier people to interact with, and you'll find yourself a hell of a lot happier, more productive, and that's what it's all about. As always, I thank you for spending your time with me. Till next time. If you have enjoyed Claim Your Excellent Life, we'd really appreciate it if you go over to iTunes and give it a 5-star review. If you have found Claim Your Excellent Life to be helpful to you, and maybe even life-altering with the information that we have shared here, and to allow us to continue this work, which we really do enjoy doing for you, you can sponsor us at patreon.com. That's spelled P as in Paul, ATREON as in Nancy.com. Again, that's P as in Paul, AT as in Tom, REON as in Nancy.com, where there's a few different levels of sponsorship that you can choose from to help us to continue doing this work. We thank you for any assistance that you are able to give us.
Thank you for listening to the podcast, Claim Your Excellent Life, with your host, Suzanne Kellner-Zinck, where she helps professional women learn how to be happy. Suzanne teaches you how to do this through building high self-esteem, relaxation and calm, and good, healthy relationships. Tune in every week as Suzanne shares effective strategies to help you claim your excellent life with happiness techniques, self-esteem building exercises, relationship tips, and relaxation information. Make sure to head over to dawningvisions.com to subscribe to the newsletter to receive your keys to happiness, as well as other useful free gifts for you.